Hello everyone, welcome to Travel Gems. This is Julie. Thank you for stopping by. The plan today is to go over to Stu Leonard's, which is a large grocery store. They actually call themselves the world's largest dairy store. And the store is pretty big. Most of the products in the store are made by Stu Leonard's. They do have some other items, but most of their products are made right there in the store. They have their own label, Stu Leonard's label. They have a couple of different locations in Connecticut, Norwalk, Danbury, and Newington. And then they have a couple of locations in New York and I believe a couple in New Jersey. But they're a really large store. When you walk in, it's like a corn maze. It's a maze. I get lost in there sometimes, trying to find my way around. They cater to kids. They have a lot of cartoon characters. I don't know if cartoon characters is the right word. They're farm animals. They have people dressed up as farm animals that will come by. Some of the kids are scared of them, and so it's kind of funny to watch their reactions. They have a hot bar that's really nice. I've been going to their hot bar for 20 years. You can get chili, any kind of soup. There's a hot bar that has Chinese food on one bar, a turkey dinner, it's just too much. But when I'm down here in Connecticut, I do try to make a stop into Stu Leonard's because they're that good. So this stretch of highway that we're on is 91 North. 91 North takes you from
17 on the right to Connecticut 15 North.
91 North takes you from North Haven, Connecticut. I believe it goes up into Massachusetts. My GPS is telling me to take exit 17, is that what you said? So that we can get over to the Berlin Turnpike. And I do have to use my GPS wherever I go. I am so directionally challenged. I would find it a monumental task trying to even get out of the driveway without my GPS. So I do have that on with me at all times. And we are on 91 North. Just got off one exit. Now we're going to get onto 15 North, which is the Berlin Turnpike. And Stu Leonard's is on the Berlin Turnpike. So that's where we're headed now. Thank God for this GPS. But when I was in high school, I used to take classes all over the place, all over Connecticut. And what I would do is I would go to the college a couple of nights before my classes start. Make sure I can figure out where the parking lot is, where the front entrance is, how to get to my class, so that when I start class, I don't have to scramble and try to figure out where I'm going. The Berlin Turnpike is a nice stretch of road. There's a lot of different businesses along this, I don't know if you would call it it's a turnpike. I think there's an odd job. If you're familiar with the Ocean State job lot, there's a job lot on this stretch of road. There's a Target, I believe there's a Walmart, some restaurants. There's an AutoZone if you need something for your car. I'm thinking that Stu Leonard's is less than a mile up the street on the left. However, the GPS is telling me to take a right onto Webster Street. Now, if Stu Leonard's is on the left, why would I take a right? So I might have to ignore the GPS. Sometimes GPS doesn't know where she's going. I see a sign for Stu Leonard's right there. Am I supposed to turn here? I'm gonna try. See what happens. I see a sign that says Stu Leonard's up there. So why was GPS telling me to take a right? Sometimes the GPS is backwards. Kind of like the Biden administration. What's right is wrong and wrong is right. Doesn't make any sense. But I took a left instead of a right, and that's Stu Leonard's right there in front of me. So that lady did not know what she was talking about on the GPS. Oh. Here's Starbucks. I'm not much into Starbucks. I feel like their coffee tastes too strong or something. I don't know. Not my cup of tea or coffee. This is Stu Leonard's. This is Newington, Connecticut. This is one of my favorite Stu Leonard's locations, and the reason is it doesn't seem to be as crowded as the one in Norwalk. The one in Danbury, I haven't been there too many times, but I think it's less busy than the Norwalk one is pretty busy. Some of these stores have petting zoos, so I'm just gonna take you over that way to see. Of course, they're not gonna have the petting zoos in the winter because the animals would freeze to death. But their whole theme, the whole Stu Leonard's theme is cows and chickens, and I don't even remember. This tent that you see here, you can have, like in the summer, they cook burgers and hot dogs. What else? You can get propane here. You can get wines and spirits if you're into wines. I'm gonna just drive you past the front of the store. There's a cow. See that cow? I think some people put their kids up on the cow and take a picture. I used to do that with my kids when they were little. Farm Fresh Foods, Stu Leonard's. This place is big. And the inside of this place, it's a maze. I have found myself getting lost inside the store. I'll go in through one section, say the deli meats and the cheeses, and then I'll go through the vegetables and produce and stuff, and then I'll find myself later in the trip back in the deli meats, and I thought, well, didn't I just come through here? So it's a little bit disorienting, but it's a good store, lots of food. You can pretty much find anything you want. I'm gonna come over here and park. I don't want to park too close to the store. Might scare some people away with my big van, my big marshmallow top van. I'm going to park right here. I wonder what's inside that camper. Is that one of those snowmobile trailers? I bet I could maybe build some windows in the side. I might have to talk to the owner. We're coming into the front entrance here of Stu Leonard's. I'm trying to get as many clips of video as I can without putting other people in the video, because I don't know how other people would feel about being in my video. But here you can buy some souvenirs, stuff for your car, dry ice, windshield washer fluid. There's some Stu Leonard's t-shirts, shovel, candles. What are these? Toboggan snow sled. Oh. Well, that's nice. Popcorn. Tortilla chips. You can order online if you can't make it out. The first thing that you see is wines when you come in. And it smells like a bakery because they've got all kinds of yummies right at the door. I wish you could smell this. It smells like a bakery. I can smell these. It smells like apple cider donuts. Oh. It smells like apple cider donuts because when you first walk in, there's some apple cider donuts. Here's some deli meat. I'm going to turn off the recording because I'm going to run to the bathroom. Okay, we just passed the bakery and we're now at the coffee shop. And I've been watching a YouTube channel called Static Van Camperman, and this guy drinks coffee all the time. He's sort of a coffee snob, and he's been saying that he likes light roast coffee. I don't know what kind of coffee I like, because I feel like all of the coffee that I've been drinking is dark roast, because I noticed that on the label. I have to try the light roast because I'm wondering what I'm missing. But you can ground your own beans or have them ground for you. Pizza, stuffed loaves. This chicken is really good, and I'm starving right now, even though it's only 11 o'clock, but I'm going to buy some Parmesan herb crested chicken. I'm looking for the cheapest one. $8, $9. I think this is the I think this is the cheapest one. I'll get that. Oh, wait a minute. This one's $8.44. We'll go with this one. Oh, I forgot to say, these are the characters that I was talking about. They're cartons of milk and orange juice that are singing. Can you hear that? They're singing E-I-E-I-O. Okay, I can still hear them singing E-I-E-I-O. This is the produce. This store is so big. There's a big apple suspended from the ceiling, and then look at this character. Can you see this character in front of me? He's on a something. See that? You can get some Ritz cracker socks, Pringles, Fruit Loops, and the floor. Does anyone remember that game Candyland? I think this is a copy of that, or this is inspired by the game Candyland. That's what I'm thinking. Stuffed animals. I'm not much into candy. Dark chocolate I'll take, but Stu Leonard's hoodies, bed sheets, prepared fruit. It's all been washed and peeled and cut for you. More vegetables. Now see, this is what I mean when I say I get lost in here, because I feel like I've already been in the vegetable aisle. And here I am again in a vegetable aisle. More vegetables. Now, when you first walk in, you smell the apple cider donuts, but then they put another bakery. So here I am looking at sweet corn muffins, and oh, these are really good. Stu's cheddar cheese biscuits, they're really good. Cornbread, I don't like cornbread. Pie. They have pecan pie, apple pie, high top apple pie, honey crisp apple pie, cherry, I don't like cherry, blueberry, nope, peach blueberry, nope, pumpkin, nope. Bavarian cream croissant bombs. Well, now that sounds delectable. I guess I'll have to get those. Brownies of all sorts. Spaghetti sauce. And see, once you come over here, they have items that are not Stu Leonard's brand. Most of the products that they sell here are Stu Leonard's brand, but they do have other brands that they promote. It's over here. Carrot cake, chocolate cake, Oreo cake, chocolate chip food. Lord, if I worked here, I'd weigh 900 pounds. More cakes and cookies and pastries and puffy things and spinach and feta bistro. Oh. Cupcakes of every flavor and color. They have pistachio cannolis. They make all of their own products here. See the girl making stuff? Pretzel bites platter. If these pretzel bites had hot dogs in the center, I would get them because I love those little, I forget what they call them. Pig in the blanket, I think that's what they call. Stu Leonard's tortilla chips, Stu Leonard's sweet potato chips. I mean, I could keep going. I don't even know where to stop. What's this guy doing? Is he gonna flip around? I don't even know who it is. Is that Goofy? I am gonna stop here and say this is one of my all-time favorite snacks, but I won't get it. I'm just saying it's my favorite snack. These meats look absolutely wonderful, but they're incredibly expensive. I'm looking at ribeye steaks, and they are $16.99 for 1 pound. So a half a pound is $9.68. That's a little bit more than I want to spend on meat. They have plenty of meat, whatever kind of meat you want. You just have to be able to open up your purse and dig out those credit cards. Or maybe go to the nearest bank and apply for a loan. All right, now this is Mickey Mouse doing some kind of flip-flop. I'm still in the meat section. Meatballs, seasoned pork ribs, pre-seasoned meats. If you are hunting for any sort of spice or seasoning, you can find it at Stu Leonard's. They've got a whole wall. Seafood, you can get a lobster roll, you can get grilled shrimp. I don't like any of this stuff. What on earth is this? Some kind of imitation crab meat? Yeah, no, I'm good. White crab meat, sardines. Nope. Maybe the shrimp I would do. Shrimp cocktail, garlic and herb shrimp. That looks pretty good. Now this coming up is my favorite. This is a hot bar. This is wings, teriyaki wings, buffalo boneless wings, honey barbecue boneless. I mean, it just keeps going. Sweet red chili boneless, plain boneless. They have a Chinese food hot bar where you can get rice, you can get lo mein, teriyaki chicken. Oh, I might have to put back what I got and get the teriyaki chicken. I love that. It is so good. Egg rolls, Philly cheesesteak egg rolls, golden chicken fingers, General Tso's chicken, beef and broccoli, vegetable lo mein, fried rice. Over here, they have a Thanksgiving bar where you can get chicken cordon bleu, potato wedges, mashed potatoes. I don't know what those are. Tossed tones? Tossed tones. I've never even heard of that. This doesn't look like Thanksgiving. It looks like Spanish. Ropa vieja? No, this is not Thanksgiving. But I would be thankful if I could eat it. Some kind of meat there. This looks more like the Thanksgiving. There's barbecue ribs, shrimp scampi stuffed, crab stuffed swag, baked salmon, mac and cheese, penne alla vodka, red potato, mini meatball. It just doesn't end. And then you can get a hot grinder. You can get a pizza. You can get grab-and-go subs of any kind or salads of any kind. Yeah, no, I couldn't work here. Oh, we got another critter that's doing flips in the air. Let's see if he can make it all the way around. There he goes. Soup. If you're in the mood for soup, they have New England clam chowder, Caribbean fish stew. Yuck to both of those. But there's two more big vats over on this side, so let's see what they're serving over here. Lobster bisque and chicken noodle. No thank you to all of the above. Some more of the same. Now I'm gonna head over to the cash register. I put that chicken back that I initially picked up because I couldn't resist the hot bar. This hot bar is totally worth the visit to the store. More chips, more candy, ice cream. They make their own ice cream too, so when you go out the exit, there's an ice cream shop. You can get any kind of ice cream, frozen yogurt. I'm gonna go over here and stand in line. Lines are not too bad today. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cash registers open. Thank you. So they also have a wishing well and a hayloft dining room. We're going out and I think that the ice cream shop is still open. I think it's open year round. There to the right is the wines. I'm not going to get any wine today. Oh, here's the ice cream shop. Yep, they're still open. Oh.
Welcome to Stu Leonard.
Okay. Thank you, Stu Leonard's. The world's largest dairy store is what he just said. So we're going to go back out and find the van and have lunch. I'm starving even though it's like 11 o'clock. So this is what I got. This is chicken from the Asian bar. Probably like chicken fingers. They got some General Tso's also from the Asian bar. And teriyaki chicken. This is my favorite. This was worth the whole trip. You probably can't see that. The whole trip. And then some tostones and carnita something. I don't even know. But guess what? This is going to be the best meal ever. I highly recommend. I am going to say that this is my absolute most favorite part of any trip that I've ever made, except for the trip I made to Israel. But Maine is my little Israel, and this bridge symbolizes to me going